So let's have a look at our stats box here. So we want the chart to be in between the stats up the top and our button down below. So down here I'll create an expanded, a child, and now we can create a bar chart widget. Firstly, we need to import the library. Now we can write charts first, and now we can access a whole lot of different charts. In this case we want to access a bar chart, and we have one positional argument that we need to pass in, and that's our series list. Now our series list will be returned to us in a future, so therefore let's wrap this in a future builder. Firstly, I'll update the child to a builder. This has a context and a snapshot which will give us access to the data from our future. I'll convert this to a block body. Now let's assign the future that will await. So the future we want to wait for is being returned by our method getSeries. So we can just write getSeries in here. Now here in the builder, firstly let's check if our future has returned with data by writing snapshot and using the hasData property. If it has, we'll cut this return and paste it in there. So we only want to return our bar chart if we actually have data. Else, let's return a size box, and that'll just avoid any null errors. Now we need to pass in our series list. To do that, I'm going to create a local variable first, which will be a list of series. So we need to take in our chart model and a string. I'll import the chart model library. Now when we do have data, I'll assign series is equal to snapshot.data, and then we can pass our series in here as our required positional argument. Now we do have an error here, and to resolve that we need to cast it as the type that we want to pass in. So here we just need to write as list, and again charts.series, and this takes in our chart model and also a string. So now our future builder is assigned to the future that's being returned by our getSeries method. This builder will then run, and when we do have data, we'll be returning a bar chart that takes in our series list. And we're returning a size box if we don't, so we avoid a null error. Alright, so let's test this. Okay, cool. So the bar chart is working. We've got a win recorded on the first row. Let's replay the game. And let's win on the second row. Alright, awesome. And now we've got that updated on the second row. Let's play one more time and win on the first row again. Okay, cool. So we now have 2 wins on the first row and 1 win on the second row. So this chart is updating as we want it to. Now let's fix the layout of the stats box a little bit. To do that, let's use the flex property in the expanded. And here I'll pass in a value of 5. And also I'll pass in a value of 2 to the flex value of the stats above the chart. Hot reload. Okay, cool. So that layout's looking a little bit better. Let's also wrap the bar chart in some padding. I'm going to use from. We'll put 12 on the left, 16 on the top, 12 on the right, and 16 on the bottom. In the next video, we'll complete the chart by updating its format and style.